Round Rock, Texas. My name is Merle Bertrand, Vype Live Broadcast Director. Very happy to be back with you one last time this season. We'll hopefully be joined later on in the broadcast by Vipers Basketball Booster Club President John Hatch. Rosie Vega sitting in as our QA tonight, filling in for the coach Les Clary as the Vandegrifts Vipers get ready to close out the 2021-22 season against the Round Rock Dragons. Coach Cliff Ellis' Vipers suffered another brief lapse early against Hutto on Friday night before riding the ship and pulling close to the Hippos in the second half, only to fade late and falling by a misleading 74-51 final score. Vandegrifts tips off against Hutto at 14-17 overall and 4-9 in District 25 6A, now tied with Hutto in fifth place. Coach Brent Murphy's Round Rock Dragons, on the other hand, come in at 26-7 overall and 10-3 in district play after crushing Vista Ridge on the road Friday night. And as we take a look at where things stand heading into the regular season finale, we see that the Dragons got a little help from Cedar Ridge, who knocked off the Westwood Warriors on Friday night, allowing the Dragons to pull back into a tie with the Warriors for second place, one game behind Stony Point and one game up on the Raiders. I tell you what, throw a blanket over those top four ball clubs. Stony Point, meanwhile, blasted McNeil Friday night. They controlled their own destiny. The Tigers have already clinched a share of the district title and become the undisputed district champions with a win at home tonight against the Vista Ridge Rangers. So what you got basically is Round Rock playing for an outside chance to pull back into a first place tie and a share of the district title, but for sure looking to improve their playoff positioning. The Vandegrifts Vipers trying to close out the season and play it out with pride on the road against the Round Rock Dragons. That sets the table here. We'll take a break and be right back. You are watching Vandegrifts Vipers basketball on the Vype Live Broadcast Network.
Texas Malibu is your exclusive dealer for the world's #1 water sports towboats, Malibu. Now with locations in Austin and Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, we cover all of Central Texas. Come see the enthusiasts at Texas Malibu in Austin or Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, or give them a call, 512-244-9777, or visit them online, texasmalibu.com. That's 512-244-9777. Then get on the water with your crew and make memories that'll last a lifetime. When you buy or sell a piece of property, it helps to have a friend in the business. Independence Title will pick up the ball on your transaction and take it right across the goal line. Independence is locally owned right here in Austin with deep roots in the Vandergrift community. Independence is also the Austin Business Journal's #1 title company. Work with the home team at Independence Title. Call 329-5299 or go to independencetitle.com.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Welcome back to Dragon Gymnasium in the campus of Round Rock High School. Merle Bertrand now joined by the president of the Vandegrifts Vipers Booster Club, Mr. John Hatch. John, good to have you here with us. What we can't believe that it's the last game of the season, but been kind of an interesting year for the Vipers. I don't think it went the way these guys wanted it to go. Hopefully they can finish out strong here tonight.
Yeah, one of our better games this year was against Round Rock.
Yep.
Even though we went down on a loss, it was a really good shooting night for us. I just hope we come out and give a good effort and make a game out of it.
Yeah, that game, the last time they met was back on, I wrote it down here, back on January 21st, I think it was, 73-61. It was tied at the half, 50-47 in the third quarter. That's one thing that this team, it always seems to have that one little lull. It's either early or late, but a lot of these scores look like maybe 20-point wins. A lot of those games were a lot closer than that early on.
Yeah, and we didn't get any breaks the other night when a team kept pressing us and we had our second string in, but that can make a game 20 points quick. But yeah, you know, it's you know, you got to do it 4 quarters, and good teams, you know, peck away at it. But it, you know, I don't know, it's hard. I just hope they finish, you know, again, finish strong. It's the last game for, there's 10 seniors on the squad, so for a lot of these guys, it'll be their last organized basketball game where they don't have to worry about getting injured by some old guy who doesn't control his body. You know, that's how it morphs into. I guess they can play intramurals in college, but I just hope these seniors go out strong, and that some of the young guys. I think there's 5 underclassmen on the varsity, and Charlie tells me coach is promising to put all 5 of them in together at some point to get a shape of things to come for next year. So we'll might see a little bit of the passing of the guard here tonight.
Yeah, that's kind of what the final games of the season sometimes are for. This will be the 11th overall meeting between the 2 programs. Round Rock has won the last 3 meetings, including the competitive 73-61 game at the Viper Pit on January 21st that we were just talking about. And the Dragons now lead the series 6 games to 4 overall. They will, of course, stay as district opponents in the next 2 years following the redistricting a couple of weeks ago. So they know that they're going to see each other again for at least the next 2 years. You know, see each other sometimes in tournament play and that kind of thing, but the stakes are always higher when you're a district opponent.
And this team is tough. I mean, you know, I think back to when my son Jake is a junior and a senior. That was the first 2 years we were in this district. And that first year, Greg was injured through most of the first half of district, but from the second half of district through that senior year, we only lost 2 games in district. One was to these guys on our home floor.
Yeah.
And the other was to Hendrickson on a buzzer beater that was 2 seconds after the buzzer had gone off. So I count that as a win. So really, Round Rock is a tough team. They're really kind of the only ones to hang a loss on that Greg Brown junior and senior team at full strength. So they're well coached. They're just disciplined. They're, you know, in ways they're fun to watch. And I you know, if we can hang with this team, you know, it's a good last showing.
Yeah, Coach Brent Murphy, the head coach of the Round Rock Dragons, now in his 7th year, and he really kind of came in, and I think he took over sort of a moribund program, if you will, and kind of brought it back to life. They are perennial playoff contenders and traditionally one of the more explosive teams in the district year after year.
I don't know if I had this accurately, but I thought I remember last year them saying that was the first time they'd won a playoff game in their program history.
Wow, that's hard to believe.
I must have read that wrong or something, because they have had good teams. And and they're you know, they play. It's, you know, from the freshman level up, they've always been good contenders. I mean, Charlie's freshman year, we had a team that was kind of a juggernaut, and both times we played Round Rock, we had to come from behind to squeak out a victory against them. So he has this program running really, really well from top to bottom.
Yeah, speaking about the younger guys, the Vipers JV, they fell tonight 58-41. They led by about 13 or 14 points in the first quarter, and Round Rock came on with a surge late in the first half and pulled away in the second half. So, you know, it's not going to get any easier the next year or two, it doesn't look like.
No, and that's the thing. With only 5 returning varsity guys, there's going to be a lot of opportunities for guys coming up from the JV, and you know, we'll see how it works out. We need some guys with some size next year, because we're losing our 2 big seniors. So we'll see. Hopefully, guys grow into that role next year.
We're standing by for the national anthem and the starting lineups tonight, marking our 590th Vipers cast overall on KMAX Sports and Vype, dating back to 2009. The 217th Vipers boys basketball broadcast over all those years.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's final 25-6A district matchup between the visiting VANDEGRIFT Vipers and your Round Rock Dragons. Please rise at this time for the singing of our national anthem, tonight performed by Miss Ava Moak.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose red stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
Thank you, Ava. Now for the starting lineups. First, the visiting Vipers. Welcome 6-foot senior, number 1, Bryce Friday. 6'2" junior, number 2, Charlie Hatch. 6'6" senior, number 5, Luke Murphy. 6'5" senior, number 11, Josh Witt. And 6'1" junior, number 21, Mason Anderson. The Vipers head coach is Cliff Ellis, assisted by Justin Walton, Blake Mauser, and Barton Cheatham. And now for your Round Rock Dragons. He's a 6-foot sophomore, number 4, Jason Ward. He's a 5'11" junior, number 3, Cooper Heaton. 6'2" senior, number 2, Malik Brown. 6'2" senior, number 0, Reese Miller. And 6'4" senior, number 1, Jalen Brooks. The Dragons head coach is Brent Murphy, assisted by Tyler Buteron, Kyle Glenn, and Devin Walker.
All right, so there you have tonight's starting lineups for the Vandegrifts Vipers. The usual starting 5, Bryce Friday, Charlie Hash, Luke Murphy, Josh Wint, and Mason Anderson making their final start together as a unit. For the Round Rock Dragons, it is Reese Miller, Jalen Brooks, Malik Brown, Cooper Heaton, and Jason Ward. Reese Miller torched the Vipers for 32 points in that first meeting. Most of those, all but 9 of those coming in the second half. So I think the Vipers know who they got to stop tonight.
Yeah, I think they knew it pretty quickly into the second half last time too. Still couldn't figure it out. So, you know, Charlie was covering at some points, and I was like, Charlie, you got to try something different tonight. Like really jam him up at the get-go or something.
The Vandegrifts, obviously the road team in the road black jerseys and shorts with the white numerals and trim. Round Rock, the home white jerseys and shorts, maroon numerals outlined in black. Dragons going left to right, Vipers defending right to left, and away we go. Dragons controlling the tip. Almost a travel, got up in the air, and Mason Anderson with a nice steal. And has the ball poked away from behind and stolen by the Dragons. Good hustle play there by Cooper Heaton. Jump shot from the free throw line up and in.
Jalen Brooks.
Jalen Brooks puts the Dragons on top. 2-0, just underway. Shot for 3 for the lead, and draining it with Josh Wint. Trying to answer for 3 from the corner, off the rim, no good. The rebound pulled down by Bryce Friday. Over to the near side to Hatch. Hatch will tee up a 3 left side, off the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by the Dragons. Malik Brown pushing it up the court right side. Has the ball stripped away by Hatch, but he gets it back, off the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by Wint. Over to Friday on the far side. Out to Anderson, swings it over to the near side. Luke Murphy on the left post. Turn around off the glass, no good. The rebound pulled down by Ward. Here come the Dragons left to right. Dish over the left side, 4-3. Off the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by Hatch. Both teams a little cold so far. Anderson wasn't. Gets it out to Hatch between the circles, over to Friday, far side. Friday splits the defense, cut off nicely. Hands it back off to Hatch. Hatch has the ball poked out of bounds, and it will go over to Round Rock with 6:18 to go, opening quarter.
He's got to get lower on those drives so they can't poke in on that.
Here comes Ward across the timeline. Hands it off to Miller. Now at the free throw line. Shot off the glass and in. Tough shot. Over the defense by Jalen Brooks. Body trapped across the timeline. Near side to Hatch. Dribble drive, shakes off the defense, high off the glass, no good. Went crashing the board, good job, but Round Rock strips it away. Loose ball, rugby scrum breaks out, and the Dragons clear it. Push it over on the right wing. Going up, blocked by Murphy.
Oh, nice block.
Dragons in the back, Hatch with the steal over to Friday. Bounce pass down low to Anderson, who actually stopped. He was trying to get himself in position for the rebound. Shot blocked, but it blocked it right to Josh Wynn, who puts it up and in. Get my scoreboard squared away here. It's 5-4 Vipers, down low on the right side. Back out on top to Miller. Runner, right side, up and in. From Reese Miller, his first 2 points of the night.
Reese Miller.
And it is 6-5, Round Rock on top. Went on the attack. Underhand scoop shot, no good, but a foul going to be called on Malik Brown. That'll be the first foul called tonight.
Dragon foul number 2, Malik Brown, his first, team first. Went to the line, shoot 2.
Went's first free throw was up and good.
It's an early substitution for the Vipers.
Looks like Carson Towers, Nico Otero, and Jackson Oliver going to check in for Hatch, Anderson, and Murphy.
I haven't seen a substitution that early for
Yeah, it is kind of unusual.
3 guys.
Second free throw, no good. Oliver almost swiped the rebound, but the Dragons come away with it. 6-6 ball game. Shot for 3 from the near corner by number 3, Cooper Heaton. He had 12 points last time in the net.
Cooper Heaton.
And it's 9-6 Dragons. Now Otero on the attack. He doesn't do that very often. Shot knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Vandegrift.
He's gotten stronger through the year, with the ball and just protecting the ball. That was a nice drive in. He could have gotten a call on that too.
Yeah. Inbound the corner to Oliver, out to Otero. Over to Went between the circles, top of the key now. Dish over the right side, Friday. Shot put up and off the iron, no good. The rebound tipped and it'll go stay with the Vipers with 4:15 to go. Out on top to Went. Went near side to Otero. The Tower swings it over to Friday, right side. Down low to Oliver on the right post. Double team trap, has the ball stripped away, and it'll stay with Vandegrift. 4:03 to go, opening quarter. Friday got to get in, and somebody does, just in the nick of time. Otero, the Tower, swings it near side to Oliver. In the corner to Friday. Otero for 3 from way downtown, off the iron, short. Rebound pulled down by the Dragons. And they push it up over on the left side. Cut off nicely by Oliver and Murphy. Shot for 3 from the far corner. Rimmed out, no good. The rebound pulled down by Oliver. Long outlet pass up to Win on the right side. To Towers, and that ball stays with Vandegrift.
I think we got a lucky break on that.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, Carter Davis going to check in for the Dragons.
Well, they reversed
They're
the
going to reverse
call.
it, yeah. I think that was probably the right call.
Yeah. Well, somebody working the sidelines, a fan of Round Rock, would seem to get that turned around. I don't know how that works. I've been trying that for 6 years.
On top. Swing it near side to Ward. Ward ran. They're going to get Jackson Oliver with a foul on the floor. That'll be his first.
That was a ticky-tack call there.
Yeah, it was.
Viper foul number 12, Jackson Oliver, his first.
Miller inbounded from the baseline. Just to get it in time to Brown. Back for 3 from the near side, and draining it is Reese Miller.
3-point basket, Reese Miller.
Miller, a good start early, 5 of their 12 points over to Wink, far side. To Otero between the circles. Kick it over near side to Friday. Back to Wint, top of the key. Thought about 3, pulls it down, gets it over to Friday on the near side. Dangerous pass, but Wynn tracks it down. The little Euro step, and they're going to call an offensive foul.
Boy, I'll tell you just never see like if anything, I think that was a no call. I mean, he barely touched him.
And it wasn't going full speed, didn't lower the shoulder.
You know, the shot wasn't there. He should have kicked it to the corner, but nowadays how often they're calling that offensive foul, these guys have to kind of adjust to it. I guess it's the last game, so our time for adjustments are over. But
12-6 Dragons, 2.5 to go. Pass over here on the right side. Cut off nicely by the Viper defense. And poked away by Oliver. Over to Otero. Otero on the breakaway. Tracked down from behind. Goes up strong and in. Nico Otero coast to coast.
Nice finish.
Shot for 3, right side. Off the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by Towers. Up to Otero. Back to Wynn for 3. Top of the key. Off the iron. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by Brooks. Behind the back dribble, nice move. Pulls up jump shot. Off the iron, no good. The rebound out of bounds to Vandegrift with 1:56 to go in the quarter. Who checked in? Oh, Mark Fletcher checking in here. Gets it over to Otero. Pushes it up to Oliver. Had Murphy right side. Floats it off the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by Rock, and traveling the call. It'll go back to Vandegrift.
Felt like we could have gotten a call on that shot, too. It looked like he got his hand on that shot.
So Viper basketball, 1:46 to go opening quarter, 12-8 Dragons on top. Fletcher inbounds it and almost intercepted by Rock. Tried to force that pass in. Out on top to go to Otero. Near side to Towers. Towers cut off. Deflected.
Oh, you got to get for that. You got to get that.
Rock out hustles Murphy to the basketball there.
I don't know what Luke was thinking there. You got to get that ball. He just kind of jogged it.
And the follow up and in by Miller.
Reese Miller.
Yeah, I don't know if we maybe thought it was going to be over and back or what, but
even if it is, you still got to keep them from scoring.
And now another steal by Rock and a slam dunk by Jalen Brooks.
Jalen Brooks.
And all of a sudden it's an 8-point deficit with 1:05 to go. Towers over to Fletcher. Fletcher over the far side to Towers. Otero out on top to Oliver. Down low to Murphy. Shakes off the defense. Goes up strong, Luke Murphy.
Nice finish by Luke.
Back within 2 possessions, 38 seconds. Looks like Round Rock will play for 1 here. Ward to the near side. Now back out to Ward on the Round Rock logo at half court. Push it over the far side. Kudos to the graphic designer here. I love the dragon scales and the key for Round Rock. That's a nice touch. 10 seconds. Now Fletcher comes out on him. Almost stolen away left side. The floater from the paint off the iron, no good. Gets his own rebound. Miller goes up, no good. Misses the shot, but draws a foul with 1.8 seconds to go.
Viper foul number 5, Luke Murphy.
The foul called on Murphy. That's his first, and that will send Miller to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one up and good. Nathan Bond checking in for the Dragons for the final couple seconds here. Miller hitting them both.
He doesn't give anybody a chance to rest, that's for sure.
No. Baseball pass, intercepted, poked away by Oliver. Tees it up, but the buzzer fires, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Vipers came out pretty good, but Round Rock with the burst. They lead at 18-10 the first 8 minutes. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Vandegrift Vipers basketball on Vype Live. 18-10 your score. Round Rock on top of the Vandegift Vipers. Merle Bertrand here along with John Hatch, Rosie Beatty, keeping an eye and an ear on the broadcast tonight. Season finale of Viper Hoops of 2021-2022. And looks like starting five back on the court for the Vipers. Yep, Friday and Hatch and Anderson back in. Hatch with it between the circles. On the attack. Over to Anderson. In the corner to Wint. Back to Anderson. Kicks it over to Hatch right side. Anderson. Wint. Vipers showing patience. Good defense by the Dragons here. Good pass down low. And oh boy, the foul going to be called on the floor. Vipers had a nice backdoor cut there. Foul called on Reese Miller.
Yeah, it was a nice dribble penetration, drawing the help and getting that pass. It was an easy bucket taken away by that call.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's rare that you don't want a foul called, especially on their best player, but went for three, right side, off the iron, too strong. Rebound pulled down by the Dragons. Just underway, second quarter, down by 8. Out on top to go to Miller. Miller, bounce pass right side. Thought about three, pulls it down. Now back to Miller, top of the key for three. He just doesn't miss.
3-point basket, Reese Miller.
What did they say he was going to Abilene Christian?
Yeah, I think so. I even see a coach here with an ACU sweatshirt on, so looks like he's got a fan in the stands.
Well, they're getting a good one. There's Murphy. Glances one off the rim. Here comes Ron Rock, left to right. Underhand, scoop shot up and in. Jalen Brooks.
Jalen Brooks.
This one getting away in a hurry. Vipers need to get a stop here. Or get some points and get a stop. Friday, left side, just in the corner. Anderson thought about three, pulls it down. Now driving on the baseline. Good head fake, goes up, hits the shot and draws the foul.
Nice strong move by Mason.
Bad counts by number 21, Mason Anderson. Dragon foul number 0, Reese Miller.
Yeah, two quick fouls on Miller. And he's going to come out of the game.
Anderson at the line.
Boy, you got to take advantage of that.
Yeah, I think was he already off his 10 points already, or?
He's got a lot.
Yeah.
There's a free throw up and good by Anderson, completing the three-point play. Pulls the Vipers back within 10, 23-13. 12 points on the ball game already for Reese Miller. Wow. That's sitting on the bench right now. Left side, good work by Anderson. Over on the far side. The ball poked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Round Rock with 6:01 to go here in the half. Double team trap, and he stepped down the baseline, turn it over to the Vipers.
I don't understand what the holdup is. They give Round Rock time to get their press going.
Oh, an interception on the inbound play, put up and in by Carter Davis. To your point, at that they gave them plenty of time, and they were able to pull it off. That ball kicked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Vandegrift.
As a break there, we get to reset the 10 seconds.
(25-13), 5:48 to go. Friday pushes it over to Anderson, far side. Over to Hatch, far side, in front of the Dragon bench. Get it to Murphy on the right post. Back over to Hatch. He's going to drive into the paint, kicks it out to Friday for three from the top of the key. Drains it.
3-point basket,
Back within 9. Vipers kind of hanging around here, 25-16. The runner got up in there, nowhere to go, back out on top. Bounce by, Guy's pass. And a foul. Going to be called on Josh Wint. They found Jalen Brooks down low somehow.
Viper foul number 11, Josh Wint.
Two fouls on Wint.
Brooks at
Coach getting some of the seniors in. Winans and Postiglione checking into the game.
Brooks hits the free throw, puts it back up by 28-16. Murphy down low on the left side. Reverse layup, no good. The rebound controlled by Murphy over on the far side. Murphy gets it back. Out on top to Friday. Friday to Postiglione. To Friday driving. Underhand shot up. And, oh, no good, but he draws the foul. 4-year varsity player, correct, Bryce Friday?
No, I think he transferred in as a sophomore.
Sophomore,
so he,
okay.
3-year.
I can't remember if it was 3 or 4.
There's only been 2 guys, I think, have done the 4-year thing. Alex Fernandez and then Greg Brown.
Right. Friday banks in the free throw.
My son Billy texted me a picture of Greg Brown with LeBron James guarding him the other night.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I missed that.
It was a really cool picture. I don't think LeBron did as good a job as the kids from Westwood did.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe they watched that tape or should watch that tape. Floater from the left side, no good. The rebound pulled down by Murphy. Vipers within 10, 28-18, 4:30 to go in the first half.
Yeah, I forget that little guard. I guess he wasn't little, 6'1". What was his name? He did a nice job against Greg.
Ball out of bounds, and it'll go back to Round Rock. That was a frustrating night, I know that.
Oh boy. I still wake up in a cold sweat every once in a while reliving that game. Like I said, if you rolled that ball out of the court 99 times out of 100, we win that by 10.
Well, they always say it's hard to beat a team 3 times. They tried to do it 4 times in 1 year that year. Nobody goes for the basketball. Postiglione gets it, but Round Rock steals it back. Give and go, shot put up. Oh, good hustle by Murphy. The Dragons will reset. Right with the pass, far side. Long shot for 3, and they drain it. Jalen Brooks has come alive. Postiglione back to Friday. Thought about 3. Now gets it over to Postiglione for 3 left side.
Ooh.
Off the iron. Too strong. Tyler Wine is battling for the rebound, and it'll stay with VANDEGRIFT. Friday has the ball poked out of bounds with 3:33 to go. 31-18, Dragons on top. And they're counting a little fast, but that was close to 5 seconds. Winans gets it over to Murphy, left side. Long shot from the baseline, no good. The rebound pulled down by the Dragons. Shaking off the defense. Near corner, thought about 3, pulls it down. Now down low in the right post, shot put up and in from Jason Ward. His first points of the ball game. And Round Rock, the biggest lead of the night at 33-18.
You watch Coach Murphy and you think they're down by 20 right now. He's
exactly.
Just coaching the whole time.
Friday misses the 3. The rebound pulled down by Brown. Over on the left side, 2-on-1 break, and the layup up and in from Carter Davis. Friday, far side to Murphy. Murphy off the glass and in. Nice job by Luke Murphy. 35-20. 2:28 to go first half. Near side to Brown. Back out to Brooks. Round Rock going to take a little air out of the basketball. Now he starts his attack. Dish over in the left wing. 4-3. Drain it. Cooper Heaton with the tray.
3-point basket, Cooper Heaton.
Near side to Oliver, who's checked in. He'll tee up a 3 from the top of the key, and off the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by Brown. Heaton again for 3, left side. That one's too strong. Rebound traveled. Are they going to call a foul?
Boy, That was so obviously a travel before it was a foul. It was a foul, but after,
exactly.
well after the travel.
Number 12, Jackson Oliver, his second.
The foul called on Oliver. Timeout of the court, looks like, with 1:46 to go in the first half, 38-20.
30 second timeout.
Want to thank our sponsors. Haven't done that yet tonight. And that would be, you see them there at the top of your screen, Avalar Texas Real Estate and Agent Rhonda Drill, the Bradley Basketball Academy, Chicken Express, Cool Creek Family Dental, Gina Ront Realty, Independence Title with Mr. Brian Pittman, EXP Realty with Agent Alicia Gower-Michaud, Malibu Boats, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, South Star Bank, and State Farm Insurance Agent Gary Shanahan. Without those folks, you wouldn't be watching any of these broadcasts this year. So if you know them, thank them. Patronize them if you can. Mr. Hatch, I'm sure, would appreciate any help you can offer the Booster Club.
Absolutely.
I don't think people who aren't involved have any clue what it takes to support not just the basketball, but any sort of athletic program at the high school level.
Basketball is pretty low maintenance in terms of needs, which is nice. Some of the other sports, I think, really got to hustle, but we've got it comparatively easy, because it's it's an indoor stadium,
right,
and a lot of facilities are just covered by the school district. So
left side for three after the timeout, and Jalen Brooks drains it.
3-point basket. Jalen Brooks.
The football booster, that's like a real business to run that every year.
I learned what some of those budgets were, and that was an eye-opener. Tyler Winans, a turnaround, little running hook shot up and in.
Nice job by Tyler. Good to see a senior getting a couple of points. Yeah, there we go.
And double dribble.
I thought they weren't going to call it for a second there, but
1:17 to go as Jaden Swearingen, number 22, and Caden Garvin, number 14, checking in for the Dragons. Shane Moe going to come in here for Vandergrift for Postiglione. Reese Beecham also on the court. He's getting inbounded over there in the far sideline, number 23.
That's
Overhauser, yeah. I get those two confused for some reason. They're built similarly, 23 and 32.
They are built similar.
Overhauser down low to Jackson Oliver. To Winans, back out to Friday, back over to Winans. Oliver to Moe at the free throw line. Under a minute to go, back out to Winans. We'll tee up a three left side.
Hey! Good to see Tyler Winans. I don't think I've ever seen him hit a three. Or even take a three. He might be 1 for 1 for his career.
41-25. 40 seconds to go. Back in the far corner. Shot for three from the left side. Up and in from Swearingen.
3-point basket. Jaden Swearingen.
Friday with it. Moe over to Friday. Back to, he thought about three. Pulls it down. Underhand. Scoop shot by Friday off the glass. No good. The rebound pulled down. Stripped away. Put up. No good. The follow up. No good. Oliver goes up. No good, but a foul. Good work on the offensive board by the Vipers.
Dragon foul number 14, Caden Garvin, his first.
Foul called to Garvin, and that's going to put Overhauser at the free throw line to shoot the 1-on-1, or maybe shoot two. They called it a shooting foul, so the first one in. Adam Overhauser in the books. Hits them both. Most of the year out with an injury. Got a little playing time late. He's going to be important for the Vipers next year. Runner off the glass, no good. The rebound pulled down by Friday, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So after a relatively close first quarter, Ronbach for the Burst in the second half to take a 44-27 lead here at the halftime break. First half thoughts, just Ronbach's a good ball club.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like coach is trying to get a lot of the seniors good playing time. I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea. I always like to see us, fight for as long as we can. But I'm glad that it's an opportunity for these guys. For a lot of them, it'll be their last organized basketball game. So it's really nice to see Tyler Winans get 5 points in that second quarter with a three. I mean, that's just, these are memories for these guys. They're going to last forever. So, no complaints, really. I mean, I wish we could hang with these guys better, but they're just playing. They're playing like a machine right now. They're getting ready for playoffs, and you can tell they're not laying off the gas.
No, they're not.
They really they're really gearing up for that play. I don't know, where did they end up in district?
They are. I'm going to call it up right here. And you can see it, so you don't have to squint at the computer screen. They still have an outside chance of getting a co-district title. They're a game behind Stony Point. Stony Point should take care of business tonight against Vista Ridge, but you never know. And if nothing else, they would, maybe leapfrog Westwood into the number 2 seed.
Does Westwood have the tiebreaker over them? I guess
I think
they
split 1-1.
Oh.
So they split the season series. So
because that's a big difference. I think if you're you're the 3rd seed, you're playing the 2nd from, which is, I think, is probably Lake Travis.
Right.
Which is a real solid team.
Oh yeah.
I think you'd much rather fall to that 3rd place team from that district than be the 2nd place team here. It could be the difference between 1 game playoff versus a 1+.
Yeah, Westwood figures to defeat McNeil tonight, but again, you never know. So this is an important game for Round Rock to hang with the Vipers, and maybe force a coin flip or a play-in game for that number 2 seed. Should Stony Point take care of their own business and become the undisputed district title? They kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, they were a good team, but they were kind of hanging around about 3rd place, about a game back, but they got on a late run.
Stony Point?
Stony Point, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize Cedar Ridge had knocked off Westwood. That's a good win for Cedar Ridge.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a clear difference between the top 4 teams in the district and then the next 4. I mean, it was just like a tale of 2 districts, really. I mean, the bottom 4 never really put up a fight against the top 4, unfortunately.
Yeah, the demarcation line pretty early. So 44-27. We'll take an extended break. We've got about 7 or 8 minutes. I get the scoring numbers put together and be right back. You're watching VandeGrift Vipers basketball on Vype Live.
Become a Vype Insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype Insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
Y'all listen up. Let me tell you something about group meals from Rudy's Barbecue. It's got all you need for all the folks you gotta feed, smoked meat, sides, and more. There's everything down to the tablecloth, just like the one that you see at the store. At a bridal shower, it's better than flowers. And a long distance meeting, it'll pass the hours. It'll feed all the cousins at a family function. It's better than potluck at a church luncheon. Next time you need to feed 10 or more, call and order a Rudy's group meal.
Next in line.
It's never too soon to start teaching good savings and spending habits. Encourage early savings with a high-interest youth savings account from Southstar Bank, and teach responsible spending in a safe environment with Southstar Bank's Youth Checking Account. Southstar Bank youth accounts offer no minimum balance fee and no monthly service charge. Set your child on the path to financial stability. Open a Southstar Bank youth account today. Learn more about southstarbank.com/youth. Member FDIC.
Family time, anytime. Always worth every dime. On our ways, Chicken E. Unbelievable, sweet tea. Express tenders, they're the best. Not to mention all the rest. Chicken E's the place to go for all of us in the know. Plenty of size to make a meal. Chicken E is for real. Follow me to Chicken E. Gotta have their sweet tea.
At 44-27, Round Rock on top of the Vandegrifts Vipers in the regular season finale for Vandegrifts. Before we get to the first half numbers, I want to thank our network sponsor here at Vype. That would be Academy Sports and Outdoors, where back to school also means back to sport. And from graphic tees to football cleats, we have everything you need to make this your best year yet. Swing by your local Academy store today or shop online at academy.com. And you can find all the hottest styles from top brands like Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, and Vans, all at a price you'll love. So if you want game-changing gear, start here at Academy Sports and Outdoors. And I want to give a shout-out as well to Connie Murphy, Luke Murphy's grandmother. They were here for senior night festivities. She writes in on voiceofthevipers@gmail.com, says, "Go Vipers. We'll miss being there in person tonight. Headed home to Indiana, where my mom is in Illinois, so I guarantee it's colder up there than it is down here. Thanks for a fun season." Well, thank you, Connie, for all the kind notes, and it's been fun watching Luke play. That's for certain.
I hope the road is clear going up to Indiana. This time last year, we were all hunkered down for Snowmageddon, but much better weather one year. What a difference a year makes. I think it was 70 degrees today. It's going to be 76 tomorrow. So hopefully the roads stay clear up to Indiana.
I hope so.
For Grandma Murphy.
I always forget. I don't know when I became such a wimp after moving down here after growing up in Illinois, but boy, it's doesn't take much. It gets down to about 40, and I start freezing down here now.
Yeah, it doesn't take long for your blood to thin out.
No.
I had 10 years in Minnesota, so I know cold, but I couldn't last a minute up there again.
44-27. First half numbers look like this for the Vipers. You've got 7 guys in the scoring books, nobody in double digits. Josh Wimp with 6 points, 5 points apiece for Bryce Friday and Tyler Winans. 4 points for Luke Murphy, the aforementioned. 3 points for Mason Anderson. And 2 points apiece for Nico Otero and Adam Overhauser for Vandegrifts. For the Round Rock Dragons, a couple of guys in double digits already. Jalen Brooks with 17 points and Reese Miller with 12 points, joined by Cooper Heaton with 6. 4 points for Carter Davis, 3 points for Jaden Swearingen, and 2 points for Jason Ward to close out the scoring for the Round Rock Dragons, who lead it here 44-27. We'll see what the second half brings. I think we'll see, like you said, a steady rotation of guys off the bench, try to squeeze in as much playing time for these guys as they can in the final game of the season.
Yeah, hopefully Round Rock does the same. I mean, let some of your seniors get some playing time, or some of your junior guys who don't get a lot of playing time. I mean, it's clear we're not taking this game in the same light as a March for a playoff game, but we'll see.
Right. Of course, the girls are done with their regular season. Playoffs opening up last night. Cedar Park winning big over Seguin by about 50 points. That one was over early, so they'll move on to the area round. But the girls are a week ahead of the boys. Boys' regular season coming to an end tonight. There'll be some playoff and play-in games on this weekend if needed, and then they will start playoff action next week.
They start on Tuesday?
They can start on Tuesday, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know Vandegrifts is probably going to be hosting a game. I just wonder if it'll be local teams or if they're getting a neutral game for teams from different areas.
Yeah. 44-27 at the half.
I know I'll be free that night, so I might venture up and watch the game.
Watch a little basketball, yeah. We'll start transitioning into baseball. Baseball season opening up. Well, it's underway, but our first broadcast will be 2 weeks from Thursday with some tournament action. And I hope the weather stays as nice as it is now.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You never know what you're going to get with those tournament games. It could be 75, it could be 25, or somewhere in between. Take my scoreboard here. The third quarter gets underway, and it looks like we got the starting 5 back on the court to start the second half for Vandegrift. And here we go. Round Rock now going from right to left against the Vipers starting 5. Anderson, Friday, Murphy, Wint, and Hatch on the court. Dribble drive right side. The floater blocked by Murphy. He either blocked it or altered it. And Hatch across the timeline. Over to Wint, far side. On top to Friday. Hatch on the drive, cut off. Poked away, gets it back. Now shakes off the defense. Over to Murphy, right side. He can't shoot the three, but instead he drives with the running hook shot off the iron, no good.
Almost got it.
Over on the right wing. Layup up and in. From Malik Brown. His first points of the ball game. Friday left side. Over to Wint. Pushes it down to Hatch on the near side. Good pass down low to Murphy. Head fake goes up and in. Nice pass from Charlie Hatch to Luke Murphy. Over on the right side. Now back on top. The runner blocked by Murphy again, but they're going to call a foul. He didn't get him by much.
I don't get that. I mean, the guy was coming into him. He was going straight up. That was just not a good call. I think that guy had the arm out, too.
He did, yeah.
What are you going to do? You're allowed to hold your spot.
Brown hits a free throw. That one no good. The rebound pulled down by Wint. 6:14 to go third quarter. Up to Friday. Friday across the timeline. Over to Anderson, far side. Hatch. The ball poked from behind, but gets it back just over to Friday on the near side for three, and drains it. Just the way they drew it up. Back within 15, 47-32. Here's Miller.
Oh, come on.
That's not much of a foul. They're going to get Bryce Friday with the foul. That's his first, team second.
At least they called it on the floor, but come on.
Out on top they go. Kick it over to Miller. Miller, the floater with the right hand off the iron, no good. The rebound pulled down by Murphy. Over to Hatch. Hatch to Friday. Hatch splits the defense. Dish over to left side to Anderson for three. Left side. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by Brooks. Ball deflected by Anderson, but Brooks gets it back over on the near side. Up in the air with nowhere to go. Gets it out on top for three and hit it. Wow. Jalen Brooks with the three. For three, Josh Wint to answer. Rimmed out, no good. The rebound pulled down by Jared Ward. For three, right side. Too strong. The follow up and in from Malik Brown. Had a chance to maybe get it down to a 10-point game. Now you're down by 20 again. Friday over to Wint. Friday with it. Good pass to Murphy and push from behind. The foul going to be called on Malik Brown. That'll be two on him.
Dragon foul number 2, Malik Brown, his second. Team first.
And here comes Otero, Towers, and Oliver back in the game here. At about the same time they came in the first quarter.
Yep.
Friday, far corner to Wint. Nice move to shake off the defense, and Josh Wint puts it up and in. Halfway through this third quarter, 52-34 Dragons on top. This is Ward with it, working on Friday. Ball poked up by Towers, but they get it back over to Miller. Off the deflection. Ward back out to Miller. Friday picks him up. Right side, the floater, and short. Gets his own rebound. Too strong, gets his own rebound again. Missed another one. And finally a foul called here on the Vipers.
It's been an Achilles heel all year, just not boxing guys out.
Jackson Oliver is third, team third.
And looks like Fletcher going to come in here for Friday. And the ball stolen. Oliver comes up with the steal. 3-on-2 break over to Fletcher right side. Tees up at 3. Short. Gets his own rebound. Nice job over to Otero for 3 left side. Short again. Fletcher, good work on the board. Back to Otero. He'll tee up another one. That one's too long. Towers working the boards, and it stays with VandeGrift. Good work on the offensive board that time.
Yeah, Mark Fletcher's a very effective offensive rebounder.
Yeah.
For the minutes he gets, if you look at the stats on Huddle, he's like disproportionately active on the offensive boards. He's got really nice long arms and just has a good feel for where it's going to go, I think.
And just a sophomore, he'll be back.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he grows a little bit.
Yeah.
I think historically he's played point guard and he's an effective guard, but boy, it wouldn't hurt if he ended up being 6'4" next year.
Right. Yeah, the Vipers will have Charlie Hatch, Nico Otero, Mason Anderson, Adam Overhauser, and Mark Fletcher off of this year's team. 5 of the, 16 guys, joined by a host of guys from the JV squad, which is pretty competitive this year. Don't know what they finished up district-wise. I know they won their share of games.
Yeah, they've been very competitive in a lot of the games. They're a fun team to watch.
Yeah, they are.
They kind of get after it. A lot of their play seems to be guard play, though, which is kind of like where we're strong.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
see how some of the bigger guys, somehow the bigger guys develop. It's such a different game at the JV level. I mean, the height doesn't really. It's just seems like there's more room on the court for the little guys.
Right.
And it's not a game as conducive to the big guys.
Nice move by Nico Otero. No good, though, however. And the rebound pulled down by the Dragons. Inside of 3 minutes to go. High off the glass and in from Jason Ward.
Jason Ward.
(54-34). Fletcher near side of Otero. Fletcher on the attack. Goes up. Misses the shot, but draws a foul.
Good strong move.
Senior Jake Giesewitz getting ready to check in.
Dragon foul number 2. Malik Brown, his third. Team second. Number 35, Mark Fletcher at the line, shooting 2.
Free throw, no good. Giesewitz going to come in for Josh Went. Checking in for Round Rock is Nate Bond, one of their seniors. Yeah, Mark Fletcher hits 1 out of 2. Two and a half to go, third quarter, 54-35. Dragons in command right now. Give and go to Miller, up and in.
Reese Miller, Carter Davis.
Carson Towers is checked in with a nice move. Gets it over to Giesewitz, has the ball stripped away. Here come the Dragons right to left. 3-on-2 break. Alley-oop. Oh, go for the slam, no good. The rebound by Miller, and he's pushed in a foul. If I'm Coach Brent Murphy, I might be thinking about sitting number 0.
I'd sit him and Brooks.
Yeah.
I mean,
Miller at the line, shooting 2.
you're up 21. There's only 10 minutes left in the game. It's clear the Vipers are not, playing their normal lineup.
Right.
Well, he might have to learn something through bitter experience. Not that I'm rooting for it. Not hard anyway.
58-35, Otero. across the timeline. And has the ball stripped away again. Here come the Dragons right to left. And they're going to call a foul on the floor.
That was a good foul. Kept them from getting an easy dunk.
Yeah.
Viper foul number 10, Carson Towers, his second, team fifth.
Second foul on Towers. 2:01 to go, third quarter. Inbound pass to Bond. Miller shakes off Fletcher, dish over to the right side, head fake. Back in the back out is Ward. Fletcher working on him. Good experience for the sophomore. If you're a multimillionaire out there, make a donation to install the shot clock in every high school in the state of Texas. Right side for three. Off the iron, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Towers. Long outlet to Jackson Oliver. And the ball stripped away before they're going to call it on the floor. They're going to give him a shooting foul here. They're going to give him a shooting foul. The foul called on Miller, I think. If so, that's 3 on him. Probably doesn't matter that much in a 23-point ball game. Oliver's free throw up and short. Jalen Brooks comes out. TJ Collins, a senior, comes in. And Oliver gets the second one, so he'll get in the books on his final high school game. Near side to Miller. Miller over to Ward. Funny, I don't hear that Round Rock fan counting when they're...
Yeah, the 5-second call.
Yeah. Near side to Miller.
Well, I like that Round Rock's not in any rush.
And that pass forced and stolen by the Vipers. Giesewitz with the steal. Up to Towers, 30 seconds to go. Dribble drive, left side, and that is going to be an offensive foul.
Well, he made that kid earn it anyway. Darrell didn't do it pretty good.
Viper offensive foul, number 10, Carson Towers, his third, team sixth.
27.8 seconds left here in quarter number 3. Over on the far side. Spin, cut off by Oliver and travel. Nice job by Jackson Oliver. I've just enjoyed watching him play this year. He's got that, I always call it the football mentality. He just plays tough.
Yeah, he gives us a little edge off the bench for sure, and he just doesn't, there's no fear when he comes in, no matter who he's going up against.
Postiglione checking back in. Gets it up to Fletcher. Fletcher far side to Otero. Postiglione for three, right side off the iron, no good. I wanted to get that one to go down.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
1 second, top of the key, and no good.
Didn't get it off. Didn't make it either.
So, 24 minutes in the books, 8 minutes left in this one, 58-36. We'll keep it here as we get ready for the fourth and final quarter. Merle Bertrand along with John Hash to close out the season. These seniors, their final 8 minutes of basketball. You've had a couple of sons go through this moment. Jake will be back next year, so he's got one more year to go, but got to be
Charlie.
hard.
Yeah,
I mean, Charlie, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, I get them all confused. It's got to be tough. I mean, you try to be a tough guy and not let the emotion show, but I've seen guys walk off the court, whether it's a regular season or a playoff game, with tears just streaming down their face.
Yeah, you only get one shot at high school, and
Yeah.
it's some of the best memories you'll have, and being part of that team and in that pressure cooker of trying to win together. It's just a really bonding experience. For a lot of these guys have been playing with each other since 3rd, 4th grade.
Right.
My wife and I were talking. Charlie and Mason were on a team together, I think, in 3rd grade. They were on a 4th grade travel team with, I think Luke Murphy was on the team too. So these guys have been playing together for years. And I'm sure they'll continue to. They'll go up to the parks in the neighborhood and relive the glory days when they get home from college. But this will be the last time they're, suiting it up for the high school.
Yeah, as Josh Wint tees up at 3 and drains it. Yeah, intramural basketball is fun, but it's not the same. And that ball thrown away on the court.
They'll quickly realize 6A is a lot harder than intramural basketball. And that's the thing, even when you're not very successful in 6A, boy, it's not easy to be successful in 6A. I mean, that's just...
Friday launches a 3 off the iron, no good. Friday, Murphy has a shot for 3. That's short. Who else is out there? Wint and Overhauser on the court right now for Vandegrift. 58-39. And draining it from the far side was Adam Overhauser for 3.
Nice shot by Adam.
And Coach Murphy is not happy. I like to see the effort. These guys have played hard. I haven't seen any sort of lack of effort. It seems like there's always that burst where they fall behind and they have to expend so much energy to try to claw back into it and just don't quite have the depth to get over the hump.
Yeah, they've had a number of games where they've, gone down double digits and brought it back to 4 or 5, and it's they just peter out. All in all, it's been about a 500 season. I think we're safely below 500, right. But we've had some good moments this season. It's definitely a step up from last year.
Oh, yeah.
In a number of respects, and we've got to play every game without any delay other than for a snow day with Cedar Ridge. So it's nice that COVID hasn't interrupted anything. We've got to play tournaments and go on the road. And
felt a lot more normal.
Yeah.
.6:55 left. They still got starters in. That's Miller with the basketball. Dish is over on the right wing. Dribble drive. Oh, drug the foot. That could have been called traveling, but the ball poked out of bounds. You wonder if he's got the starters in, not so much to attack the run up the score, but for them to practice as sort of 4 corners if they need it in the playoffs.
I don't know. If they end up running up against Lake Travis.
So much for that theory is Reese Miller drains a long 3.
So we played Lake Travis in the Jack Frost tournament, and that's going to be a huge matchup problem for Round Rock because they can shoot and they've got like legitimate depth and size.
Yeah.
So Round Rock is a short team. I mean, they really are, and it's like that's why I think we hung with them well in the first game. We were able to keep them off the offensive boards and hit some shots. And I think they got to be really hoping somehow to squeak in second place because that's going to be a tough matchup for them.
Wint for 3 left side, and he drains another one. Josh Wint having a nice night in his final game.
Yeah, finishing strong for sure.
14 points for Josh. Dribble drive in the paint, and Murphy with the block. The rebound pulled down by Overhauser up to Friday.
Oh, call a technical foul, I think, on Jalen Brooks.
Technical foul on the Dragons, number 1, Jalen Brooks.
Oh, wow.
His first personal, team third.
He's got his fan advocate on the sidelines lobbying the refs. It's worked once today. Might as well try it a second time.
Well, Shane Moe hits a free throw. He's in the scoring books. Tell you what, you hit both free throws and you get the ball back out of bounds, you're back within, a chance to get within 10 or 11 points.
Yeah, only down 14. Kind of quietly making a little bit of a run here.
Yeah. Round Rock coasting maybe a little bit early. Here comes Friday, across the timeline. Moe with it. Oh, dangerous pass. Who got away with that one?
Good job with Josh coming to the ball for that. I mean, I've seen so many instances this year where our guys just do not come to the ball, and you got to see that.
Far side went again for three. That one rims out, no good. The rebound pulled down by Brown. Friday tried to get the steal from behind. The shot off the glass, no good. The rebound pulled down by Murphy. Up to Wint. Inside of 5 minutes to go. Wint splits the defense. Shot swatted away. Nice job by Malik Brown. And Jalen Brooks going to check back in.
Tyler Winans coming in for Adam Overhauser.
Winans with 5 points in the first half. So all seniors on the court right now for Vandegrift. Winans down low to Murphy. A little hook shot, floats it up and in.
Yeah, a 12-point game going on.
Yeah, we
here.
do. Don't look now. Trailed by as many as 20.
Yeah, they pretty much have their starters in right now, too. But for one guy, I think they got their starting lineup in.
Miller, just over the near side. And Murphy again. Block, and they're going to call a block. And he's arguing with that one. He hasn't said much all year long. But
boy, that was a bad call.
Viper foul number 5, Luke Murphy, his third.
That was an egregiously bad call.
Yes. And Coach Ellis voicing his disagreement.
I mean, there was no body contact whatsoever.
Brown hits the free throw, make it a 13-point game, trying to hit them both, and does. Dragons with a press. Friday across the timeline. Goes up, and a shot blocked, but a foul. And that's foul number 4 on Reese Miller.
Dragon foul number 0, Reese Miller, his fourth, team fourth.
Got to put Bryce Friday at the free throw line to shoot 2. More importantly, keeps the clock still with 4:18 to go. Friday with 9 points now after making the first one. That one too long. Rebound pulled down by Round Rock. Near side to Miller. Friday working on him. Over on the right wing, over to Brooks. Moe working on him. Double team now. Friday jumps out. They switch. In the corner, Miller for 3, and he hits it.
3-point basket.
23 points unofficially for Miller. Friday will try to answer from the right side, and does. Bryce Friday in double digits on his final game.
3 points.
Miller working on Friday. Friday pokes it from behind, the floater, and up and in. Wow.
Reese Miller.
68-53. Wint bringing it up now. Friday will, that's Shane Moe launching the 3 a little short, and the rebound pulled down by Brooks. Poked away by Wint, but gets it over to Miller, back in the corner. Brooks over on the far side. Miller for 3, right side. No good. Rebound pulled down by Murphy. He was pushed from behind, no foul. Round Rock gets it back. Out to Miller. Good pass down low. The reverse layup up and in by Cooper Heaton.
Cooper Heaton from Reese Miller.
And Round Rock has reestablished that separation again, 17 points. It's kind of what we were talking about just a moment ago. Long shot for 3 by Wint, and he drains it.
Wow, he's really going out hot tonight.
Josh went with, by my count, 6, 8, 11, 14, 17 points in the ball game.
That was like an NBA range.
That was.
Too.
So you're down by 14 about 3 minutes ago. You're not out of it yet, 70-56. I think more importantly, though, the fact that they didn't pack it in. They got down by 20 on a game that means really nothing at all except for pride. The Vipers showing a little pride here.
Yeah. I mean, it was almost caught you by surprise. Like I wasn't even paying attention to the score at one point,
right.
And then I was like, "Hey, this is almost a 10-point game." So yeah, it's nice to see it. I think if you're Murphy, the Round Rock coach, you got reason for concern.
Yeah,
it's not even. And maybe we're playing better because we're playing loose.
Could be.
No one's too worried about it.
Giesewicz and Pastiglione on the court right now, along with Bryce Friday, Tyler Winans, and Luke Murphy. Again, all seniors to close out the season here. Near side to Brown. Underhand scoop shot up, and a foul going to be called on Luke Murphy as Jalen Brooks takes it to the hole.
That ref must have dated Luke Murphy's mom back in the day and been jilted. It's like he's got his sights on him every time. I mean, these are such questionable calls.
Yeah.
And on that one, he was the furthest ref from the play. Luke Murphy going out after a strong career with the Gophers, with the Vipers, 2 years as a starter. Nice job, Luke.
Free throw up and in from Jalen Brooks. Murphy will close out his final game of the season with 4, 6, 8 points on the night. Several block shots. Jackson Oliver's checked in for him. Pastiglione will tee up a three right side. Oh, no good.
Really want one of them to fall for him.
Oliver tipped it over to Giesewicz left side. Out on top, Pastiglione. Pass over to the right side. Oliver with the head fake, driving the baseline. Far side, Giesewicz drives. The floater up and in.
Nice job, Jake.
He's in the books. 73-58. 100 seconds left in the season. The floater, left side, 4-3, hit it. Cooper Heaton with the three.
When he gets room, he makes that shot pretty much every time.
76-58, 1:29 to go left in this ball game. Well, the Vipers came in. Actually, I think you might have it here, sorry. Not to reach in front of you. Came in scoring 52.7 points per game. 58 points tonight. Round Rock averaging 64.6 points per game. They've got 76 tonight, so bit of an offensive surge here tonight to close out the season. Friday across the timeline. Oliver. To Winans. Pastiglione. Good pass down low to Giesewicz on the baseline. And the ball intercepted. Here come the Dragons left to right. And good hustle back by Jake Giesewicz.
Viper foul number 24, Jake Giesewicz. His first team night. Kate Garvin at the line.
Fletcher going to come in, and Bryce Friday will close out his career, it looks like here. Gets a hug there from Coach Cliff Ellis.
I guess we didn't notice they had taken Josh Went out too, so.
I did miss that,
co-captains are going out.
Yep. Free throw no good. Fletcher to the near side. Winans. To Oliver. 49 seconds to go. Shakes off the defense, goes up strong and draws a foul.
I think that ref's going to call a foul on Luke Murphy. I'm pretty sure.
So Jackson Oliver at the free throw line. 1 point on the night for the senior. Make it 2. Nico Otero going to come in, so Giesewitz can come out. Overhauser getting ready to check in here for Jackson Oliver, who will come out and get a nice round of applause. So you talked about it. Looks like all underclassmen, except for Pastiglione. He's a senior.
You got Tyler Winans.
And Tyler Winans on the senior, yep. 40 seconds to go. Well, that was a travel they got away with. Rolls it in the corner, cut off. Give and go in the paint. The reverse layup up, no good, and a foul call with 30.4 seconds left.
For foul number 4, Tyler Winans, his first team tip. Nathan Bond at the line, shooting 2.
At the free throw line, Nate Bond. No good. Charlie Hatch going to come in for Tyler Winans. The senior can come off and free Coach Ellis.
One senior left on the floor.
Yeah.
Caden Pastiglione.
Mason Anderson gets the check in for him, but the free throw no good, so he might not get a chance. Turnaround off the iron, no good. The follow up, and no good. Rebound pulled down by Hatch. Over on the far side, Fletcher, 17 seconds. Turnaround, fade away, Overhausen, no good. The rebound, he gets it back. Goes up, underhand scoop shot, no good.
Nice
and
rebound
Mark Fletcher,
by
a good rebound. Could be the final Viper point of the season. 3 seconds left. They try to get a foul so they could get their senior in. There we go. All right.
They're just trying to get Mason Anderson in, I think, for the senior.
That's what I meant, yeah.
So I'll have an all underclass lineup in for 1.1 seconds.
So Caden Pastiglione will come out, the senior, and Mason Anderson will come in just a moment.
Well, we'll see what this lineup can do in 1.1 seconds. See, we get a very brief preview of the shape of things to come for next year.
And hitting them both is Nate Bond. 1.1 second to heave by Hatch, and that is going to do it.
Your final score.
78-62, the final score of the Round Rock Dragons here in the regular season finale with the win. I know you want to get down there and see Charlie and talk to the guys. Final thoughts on the game and the season here, John?
Yeah, I'm glad to see the seniors got a lot of playing time tonight. Some guys got on the board with some points. A highlight for me was Tyler Winans hitting that 3. I thought that was really cool.
That was pretty cool.
So thanks to all the seniors for the hard work across 4 years, and I'll see you back here next year, Merle.
I sure hope so. Thank you for everything, sir.
Okay, bye-bye.
Mr. John Hatch, president of the Booster Club, joining us. 78-62, the final score. We'll take a break. I'm going to get the numbers put together and be back to wrap it up for the season. VandeGrift Vipers basketball on the Vype Live Network.
Texas Malibu is your exclusive dealer for the world's #1 water sports towboats, Malibu. Now with locations in Austin and Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, we cover all of Central Texas. Come see the enthusiasts at Texas Malibu in Austin or Texas Ski Ranch in New Braunfels, or give them a call 512-244-9777 or visit them online, texasmalibu.com. That's 512-244-9777. Then get on the water with your crew and make memories that'll last a lifetime. When you buy or sell a piece of property, it helps to have a friend in the business. Independence Title will pick up the ball on your transaction and take it right across the goal line. Independence is locally owned right here in Austin with deep roots in the VANDEGRIFT community. Independence is also the Austin Business Journal's #1 title company. Work with the home team at Independence Title. Call 329-5299 or go to independencetitle.com.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Y'all listen up. Let me tell you something about group meals from Rudy's Barbecue. It's got all you need for all the folks you gotta feed, smoked meat, sides, and more. There's everything down to the tablecloth, just like the one that you see at the store. At a bridal shower, it's better than flowers. In a long distance meeting, it'll pass the hours. It'll feed all the cousins at a family function. It's better than potluck at a church luncheon. Next time you need to feed 10 or more, call and order a Rudy's group meal.
Next in line.
It's never too soon to start teaching good savings and spending habits. Encourage early savings with a high-interest youth savings account from Southstar Bank, and teach responsible spending in a safe environment with Southstar Bank's youth checking account. Southstar Bank youth accounts offer no minimum balance fee and no monthly service charge. Set your child on the path to financial stability. Open a Southstar Bank youth account today. Learn more about southstarbank.com/youth. Member FDIC.
Family time, anytime. Always worth every dime. On our ways, chicken eat. Unbelievable, sweet tea. Express tenders, they're the best. Not to mention all the rest. Chicken E's the place to go for all of us in the know. Plenty of size to make a meal. Chicken E is for real. Follow me to Chicken E. Gotta have their sweet tea.
(78-62), the final score here. The VandeGrift Vipers dropped their final game of the season to the Round Rock Dragons, and we'll give the score numbers. They look like this. First for the victorious Dragons, the two big guns, Reese Miller and Jalen Brooks, 24 and 23 points respectively for Round Rock to lead all scorers in the ball game. And they were joined in double digits by Cooper Heaton with 11 points. 7 points in the ball game by Malik Brown. 4 points apiece for Jason Ward and Carter Davis. 3 points from Jaden Swernigan and 2 points from Nate Bond to close out the scoring for the Round Rock Dragons. Round Rock, of course, now improving to 27-7 and at 11-3 in district play. They will wait to see now what Cedar Ridge and Westwood and Stony Point does to find out where they're going to wind up in the postseason. We'll bring that up for you again here so you can kind of see where things stand for the Dragons. If they win and Westwood loses, they would leapfrog Westwood into second place and potentially tying Stony Point should Vista Ridge upset the Stony Point Tigers. So Round Rock guaranteed to maintain themselves in no worse than third place, depending on what happens with Westwood, Stony Point, and the rest here, and district play in the regular season finale tonight for all those teams as they set the seeding for the playoffs. For the Vandegift Vipers, Josh Wint in his final game in the Vandegift uniform with 17 points, joined by fellow senior Bryce Friday with 12 to pace the Vipers. A whole bunch of guys got in the books. That's great to see here in the final games. So Wint with 17, Friday with 12, and then Luke Murphy just missing double digits. He had 8 points. The rest of the scoring in no particular order. It was Shane Moe with 2, Tyler Winans with 5, 3 points apiece for Jackson Oliver and Mason Anderson, 2 points for Nico Otero, 2 points as well for Jake Giesewitz, 5 points for Adam Oberhauser, and 3 points for Mark Fletcher. So 3, 6, 9, 11 guys in the scoring books in the final game of the season for the Vandegift Vipers, who will close out their 2021-2022 campaign with a final mark of 14-18, 4-10 in district play. Well, we could keep on talking, but the season's over. So I guess we'll go ahead and close it out. That's going to do it for us tonight and for the season. And again, a big thanks to head coach Cliff Ellis, John Hatch and the Vandegift Boys Basketball Booster Club, and all of our sponsors, Avalar Texas Real Estate and Agent Rhonda Drill, Bradley Basketball Academy, Chicken Express, Cool Creek Family Dental, Gianarot Realty, Independence Title with Mr. Brian Pittman, EXP Realty with Agent Alicia Gower-Michaud, Malibu Boats, Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue, Star Bank, and State Farm Insurance Agent Gary Shanahan, along with a network sponsor here at Vype Live. That would be Academy Sports and Outdoors. We definitely hope to be back with you next season, and baseball season is up next in just a couple of weeks. The first broadcast 2 weeks from Thursday morning. But for now, on behalf of our broadcast partner, Mr. John Hatch, our QA this evening, Rosie Bega, Les Clary helping out a lot throughout the most of the season, our technical director, Suna Vincott, and everyone from Vype Media and all the folks who tune in on the email at voiceofthevipers@gmail.com.